the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Luka Doncic out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Curry. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Here's Jokic. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense, and we got a taste of that right there.
Curry finds Doncic. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. Doncic against Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Cunningham with some nice D. Round the pass to Brunson. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Doncic with the steal. Inside. Outside for Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Pass to Jokic. And Curry has it in the corner. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Brown jams it in.
And I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks. And that one certainly qualifies.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Now here's Brunson. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge with making something happen and drawing the contact.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
That one misses. And the West All-Stars with possession. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Free throw, good. Jokic. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
Brown kicks to Cunningham. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, JV Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Doncic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Round against Wembanyama. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama sets a screen for SGA. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Brunson finds Towns. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And it's Doncic missing.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Brunson against Curry. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Maxey. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James is checked in. To the inside. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Brown against Doncic. Shoots over Brown. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Brunson scanning the floor. Johnson outside. 4 on the shot clock. Towns a screen on James. Johnson's shot is off. The West leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Curry. Off target at the rim. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham outside. Brunson against Curry. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Curry. And Brunson, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 6 points.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
LeBron with it. Covered by Johnson. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the West All-Stars. Brown outside. Cunningham finds It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Doncic, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
SGA against Brunson. Kicks it out to Johnson. From the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Curry on the wing. Shoots over Brunson. Curry's shot is good. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Towns with the bucket. Towns has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. LeBron outside. Pass to Doncic. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Puts up a deep three. A shot missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Johnson surveying the floor. Good ball movement here by the East. Out to Brunson. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic with it. Brunson picks him up. LeBron outside. From deep. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The East trail by 4. Here's Johnson. No good that time. Great D that time from James. Down low. And Jokic slams it in.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Here's Johnson. Good D by James.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's James. LeBron with a screen on Brown. Inside. And the dunk by James.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
James has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Johnson outside. And stolen by James. Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
The West leading by 10. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Jokic adds a 2-pointer. And it's the East with the rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Brown the pass to Brunson. Carries it down low. 8 points here for Jalen Brunson.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. A fadeaway J off the mark.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Cunningham's shot is off. 1 second left. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Chet Holmgren out there with LeBron James. And it's Durant. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Doncic in at the 1.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Holmgren. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Back to Holmgren. From 7, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Doncic against Brunson. And the rejection by Holmgren. James against Siakam. Durant kicks to Holmgren. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now here's Edwards. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Holmgren on the follow.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 17. Here's Mitchell, and Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Maxi's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Holmgren. Doncic, no good on the free throw.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates. He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Doncic outside. Back to Edwards. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Cunningham, he's checked in for the East. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. And another miss by the East. Cunningham against Doncic. Pass to James. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wembanyama has got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Towns. He has 7. And here's Brunson outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wembanyama passes to Doncic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here is Edwards. Wembanyama, a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards over Johnson. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Maxey outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Doncic. Over Cunningham. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here are the East All-Stars now. And here's Brunson outside. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. James dishes to Doncic. Cunningham with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Johnson. Brunson against Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops, you expect to be good.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Johnson. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in. That one falls for Brunson.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it. I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
And both free throws good for Brunson. The West leading by 21. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to James. Outside, Curry. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. Cunningham on the wing. Giannis outside. Towns a screen on Wembanyama. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by James. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Edwards. Misses the 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Pass to Towns. Brunson with a clean look. And another miss by the East.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
The East trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk by SGA.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Pass to Towns. And here's Maxey. Edwards defending. Maxey against Edwards. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Brunson, no good.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Outside, SGA. It's James atop the key. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. To the paint. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Towns has got 9 points.
a prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's SGA. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Towns. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brown's checked in. Jokic is checked in for the West. Luka Doncic comes in for Edwards. Doncic against Cunningham. From deep, Brunson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. The West leading by 17. Outside Curry. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama with the bucket. And that's 15 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Brown. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Now the West with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Doncic. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Maxey. Brunson outside. The kick out to Cunningham.
Boy, they are having major struggles from the floor.
Offline with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Curry. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Giannis high post. And here's Maxey outside. And so it's the West All-Stars in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Jalen Brunson out there with Maxey. Then there's Brown. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Cunningham in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Now Maxey after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Good on the second free throw.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
And he makes all 3. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Star. And the dunk by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Brown. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. And Brunson has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Cunningham for 3. And Curry pulls it down. And so here are the West All-Stars. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And the East has possession. Brunson outside. Bounce pass Maxey. There's Brown with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Up top, Curry. Brunson covering. It's Curry with the drive, and he banks in the layup. He's got 16.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Timeout called East All-Star.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Maxey. He's got 6. Cunningham passes to Giannis. Out to Brunson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Cunningham following the basket by Jokic. Good ball movement here by the East. And another miss by the East.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Antetokounmpo passes to Maxey. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 5. From deep as GA. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. And here's Maxey outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Doncic outside. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, the West All-Star.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Cunningham for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Curry passes to Jokic. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the West All-Star.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Brunson against Curry. Pass to Cunningham. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
One shot.
And the East has possession. Brunson outside. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Back to Brunson. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 20.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his abilities.
Inside, here's Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Brown outside. Back to Cunningham. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And another 3 from the East.
out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 19. Brown with it. Pass to Brunson. Brunson draws the double. Wembanyama against Brown. Cunningham for 3. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Giannis. Cunningham up top, guarded by Doncic. Good ball movement here by the East. To the inside, Jokic with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jokic. Pass to Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 21. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Doncic, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Brown's got 13.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James checked in for Wembanyama. Now here's Curry. He's got 18. Launches a 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here is the East now. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Here's Curry with the 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. A healthy 60% tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 20. Over Curry. And it's Brunson missing. Doncic against Brown. And Doncic, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half. Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's Brunson. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Here are the East All-Stars. Giannis passes to Brown. Now here's Brunson. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 22 points.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
LeBron outside. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Doncic. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And he has 28 points for the game.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Cunningham outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
A nice up fake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. first one falls for him.
And you got to love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Johnson comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Mitchell in for Brown. The West also making some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jokic. Durant comes in for Curry, and it's Edwards in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the West All-Stars have possession. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. KD's shot is good.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
KD against Mitchell. Pass to Cunningham. It's rebounded by the West.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Pass to Brunson. Cunningham inside. Working on James. Cunningham looking it over. Shoots over James. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the West All-Stars. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got James, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Edwards, and it's Durant, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit. Maxey, an exciting player to watch, so unpredictably hard to guard.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to James. Back to SGA. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Maxey. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Edwards passes to James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And here's Maxey outside. Another miss by Maxey. Down low. And the dunk by James.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Outside, Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Wembanyama, a screen on Maxey. Towns with the steal. To the middle. Johnson kicks to Cunningham. Maxey against SGA. Lets it go from 11. The East All-Stars take on 2 more.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson against Durant. Johnson dishes to Cunningham. Outside, Towns. LeBron against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half. The West leading by 23. Now Edwards. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama. And that time, also a missed shot. Cunningham outside. With 4 spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Now, here's Maxey. Towns a screen on Edwards. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get it back. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Mitchell against Durant. Outside, Maxey. Sweet move. It's rebounded by the West. SGA's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Edwards against Cunningham. Outside, Maxey. Pulls up. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And the East with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jalen Johnson. Brown comes in for Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cade Cunningham. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Doncic comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Brown after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Towns finds Maxey. Good. Maxey's got 26 points.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Clock at 6. The 3 for Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Cunningham is checked in for Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Curry, and the layup is good. 23 points for Stephen Curry.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Pass to Brown, and stolen by LeBron. By himself, and James throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Brunson the pass to Giannis. Brunson kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Giannis sets a screen for Cunningham. Gets a hand on it. Giannis on the follow.
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
Now here's Curry. Back to Doncic. LeBron a screen on Cunningham. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown with it. He's picked up by James. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. Brown drives in. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
And here's SGA. Jokic with it. Pass to Doncic. Antetokounmpo with the steal. To the inside. Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Brown. Now here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. And that one, good. Brunson's got 24.
Boy, they have finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Outside Curry. Back to Doncic. Outside for Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. East with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Slams down the alley-oop.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Now Brown, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Outside Cunningham. Misses the 3. The West leading by 17. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Wembanyama puts one up from 19. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Giannis. Cunningham for 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Wembanyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. A nice shot by Doncic.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And down goes the three. Here's Curry. Outside SGA. Curry against Brunson. Doncic outside. The three doesn't go. East All-Stars on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Jalen Brunson, and he hits the jumper.
The decision-making of Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, he seems to improve on his passing every season, which is impressive.
Maxey against SGA. Here is Wembanyama. Doncic fires. Missed on the three. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the MVP.
Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP Award recipient,